What is up, boyos? It is a Water Buffalo Man here. We're back for more Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle. Alright, so I've been doing a little bit of research on my own, comparing the previous 3 celebrations for the worldwide download, or 350 mil and 300 million download celebrations. I've been seeing a lot of people asking questions and wondering, how many stones are we going to actually receive throughout this whole celebration? How many stones will we have to summon with free to play without spending money on this game? So I've been looking at it, doing a little bit of research between the comparative years, and let me just break down what we've gotten since 3 years ago in 2019, 2020, and 2021. I'll break down all 3 and go into detail a little bit as to how many stones we got, why we got them, and how many we should expect this year. So back in 2019, which is as far back as I went, we received 50 Dragon Stones for the free live stream, which is what they're going to be doing the 27th. You got 10 guaranteed for the countdown. It's broken down into categories. We got a total of 151 for the countdown campaign, which is what we are actually in right now as of this recording. So we're going to get at least maybe 10, if not more. New enemies, which is just like story quests. You get 30 from a Facebook campaign, which we probably will get if we don't have it already. The returning player campaign, which is actively going on at the moment. We don't have a world tournament, but those 40 we can say we got from the Gohan movie heroes superhero campaign, so that's roughly about the same. They got 152 exclusively from the countdown. Part 1, we got a total of 553, so that tells me we can expect at least 74 from a login bonus, which is overall of Part 1. Some daily missions, some Part 1 missions specifically. The Eat Up and Fight mission, which I don't know, that'll probably be a special mission that we're going to get in regards to the cooler event. The tile breaking contest, I don't know if they're going to do anything like that again, but we will be seeing a new story event. I can almost guarantee that. New Cell Saga missions. We'll probably be seeing a lot of this relative to the Cooler Saga, or the Cooler movie. We're going to get 2 new Dokkan events for the Goku and the Cooler, which is almost guaranteed. So that's right there is 4 stones. We should see some more Super Battle Roads. I don't know if we'll see 60 stones worth, but we will be seeing some. We're going to get another boss rush, almost definitely. Spirit in Time we might get. We should get first rank and a few of these other ones here, so that'll put us at least at 553 after Part 1. And Part 2, again, about the same. We should see an Infinite Dragon Ball History, total Infinite Dragon Ball History missions. Hopefully we'll get another one of them. We might see a World Tournament, and we will most definitely see at least 1, if not 2, Easy A's. So for the 2019 300 mil download celebration, we averaged about 1,000 stones. 1,070 is what we got for that one. The one from 2 years ago, the Vegito and Super Buu campaign, Global received a total of 900 stones. It actually went down, whereas JP received 835. Same thing, we got some from the social media campaign, the legendary challenge campaign, which actually that starts tonight for the Vegeta, so we should be getting stones from that. Returning campaign the same, maintenance compensation you won't see, daily login, returning campaign like I said, Infinite Dragon Ball History we should be getting, maybe from Hercule's World Tournament. We're going to be getting just random story events, stuff like this. Again, going back to the official Part 1, we saw about another 130, so that tells me we saw 150 on this one, 130 on this one, so we can look for at least 100 stones total in this countdown celebration part of this, well, celebration. Part 1, we can look for at least 400 stones, because that's about what we got for the second part. We're going to most likely get Launch's Treasure Hunt, which I think they have a different event planned for that already. Something similar. I'm not fully sure yet. I know we saw something on it, but I'm not positive. We got the new Dokkan events, guaranteed 4 stones. We're going to get an Ultimate Clash, that's almost guaranteed. We should get first rank, and we're going to have a bunch of social media campaigns, so that's almost definite. And we're going to get a new boss rush. Almost guaranteed. And in the final part, Part 2, which we might end up getting 3 parts in this, I'll give you a reason why here in a second. We're going to get the daily login bonus again. As I said before, we got 38 for the first one, 38 for this one, which is weird. We should be getting more than that. I'm expecting us to see more along the lines of a 74, as if we did, if not more, in the first year in the 300 mil downloads. We're going to get an Extreme Z area for probably that tech cooler I was talking about in the prior video, and the World Tournament coolers. I would hope to see we get some of them. We got Launch's Treasure Hunt again, which will just be something different for us. Infinite Dragon Ball, social media campaigns are always there. Extreme Super Battle Road, I don't think we'll get up to 80 stones. I think we might get half of that, if that. We'll most definitely get a first rank, and we'll get a co-op campaign. So they ended up with 900 stones after everything was said and done. On the global side, JP, as like I said earlier, got at least 800, 830, 835. So, and last year, which was I think the biggest year we had in terms of free-to-play stones, we got a total of 35 from the countdown, which is actually what we're in right now. Instead of getting a Hercules Heart Pounding gift, this is always different from each player, because my luck right now with the Ginyu Force one, I've only received 1 stone per day, whereas I've seen some people get consecutive 7s back to back, so they would have a different number for this than I would. But minimum, you'll get 35, which is the same thing, is what we're working on now. Part 1 last year, we had all of this, which I don't know why I just pointed at it with my hand as if you guys can see that, but we had all of these. Got about 44 for logins, limited missions, daily missions, which is alright, returning player campaign, which is as expected. Again, boss rushes have been consistent every year, no doubt about that. Like I said, again, we're going to get definite 2 new stages, so 4 free stones. The Ultimate Clash is always going to happen. This one's going to be slightly different because it'll probably be based around Cooler and Goku. Co-op campaign, you can expect 10. These missions here might be a little different, because this one's based around Cooler, so this one might be like a Gohan and Icarus, or Krillin and Piccolo, like cooking at the campfire mission, something similar to those. Rulers of the Universe story modes right here, story quests, which we'll see in part 1, but it won't be the Rulers of the Universe, it'll be Strongest in the Universe. It'll probably give like a free-to-play Goku and Gohan, which I know they have, and probably like a free-to-play Bowser and the rest of the Cooler Squadron. We'll probably get a collection of epic battles. I don't see why we wouldn't, because that's last year was when we first got it, and we haven't seen anything really since. There will be a new EZA area for, I'm thinking it's going to be the STR Cooler to start off. I'll give you a reason why in a second. And instead of getting the Ginyu Force EZA, I think they'll probably give us either a Cooler's Armored Squadron free-to-play, or they'll EZA the Thouser. Or something, or he'll be a side banner unit. That'll be huge for him. We'll get a Dragonstone collecting mission, which I don't remember what that was, but we might get that. We'll definitely get first rank, and we'll definitely have a baton battle. I think they're already actually talking about that in one of the campaign descriptions. We'll get social media campaigns. We'll get our login bonus as usual. We'll get something similar to this year, full of Crisis Bulma on duty, 130 stones. That, I don't know if we're going to get that one, but I know we're going to get something with Gohan and Icarus is actually what they've been talking about in the V-Jump scans I went over I think a week ago. I expect that to be something. We're going to get the Countdown campaign. I don't remember what this Breaking the Siege challenge is, to be honest with you. I honestly don't, but that gave us 50 stones. So if we get something similar to that, that'd be great. That'll really benefit us in terms of free-to-play stones for all of you guys. We're going to get the Super Saiyan Goku EZA area, but I don't think it'll be Goku. Actually, if I do think it'll be Goku, I'm sorry, it'll be the Planet Namek Saga Goku, the Spirit Bomb Goku that transforms. We'll get, again, another Extreme Z area for probably the Bowser's Armored Squadron, or maybe, I really don't think there's many free-to-play Cooler. Either that, it could be the Metal Cooler Squadron for this part here, the EZA area for this one and this one. Those would be the only 2 things I can think of. And then in part 3, we should get a Yellow Coin LR, which I'm assuming is going to be the Metal Cooler Army, or just solo Metal Cooler. And this is where you'll see his EZA, which, as you can see here, is for the LR Bardock last year. We'll probably get the Metal Cooler this year, the AGL one, along with a Metal Cooler Army, or what's his name? Thouser is what I was thinking of. And we ended up tallying about 1,100 stones last year. So you can see, you can roughly assume we're going to get a minimum of 835, which is what JP ended up with. Or for global exclusively, you can expect at least a minimum of 900 to a maximum of anywhere over 1,100. Because as you can see, we had 10,000 or 1,070 last year, 2 years ago, 900 last year, or 3 years ago. Let me try that again. We had 1,070 3 years ago, 900 2 years ago, and 1,100 last year. So you could probably expect somewhere similar to that. And I can just remember this image was ridiculously hilarious because they just photoshopped the one Frieza over top of the other Frieza, and the one Goku over top of the other Goku. That's I remember how terrible that was, and it was a joke when they did that. But you can expect at least a minimum of probably 1,000 stones free to play for everybody that's going to be participating in the worldwide download. But that's all I got for this episode, guys. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time for more Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle.